All right, folks, Steve Alcorn here with you once again, and today I'm going to show you some things that I've sold on eBay lately. Remember, if you like what I do, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're not already, share it if you find it's going to be useful for somebody else. But these are some items I've sold lately. Not everything, but a lot of things that I've sold in the last week or two or three on eBay. And I don't like where my picture is, so I'm going to move it a little bit. So we're going to, without further ado, go into it. Now, some people have told me that my audio is a little bit low in these. I've turned up my gain all the way on my mic. I've moved it, so it's right here. In fact, right here. So hopefully my audio is better. If not, I'm not exactly sure how to change it. We'll work on that for future videos. But right now, we're going to go right into what sold. You may have seen me talk about these or share these on other shows or do things with this particular item. I paid $1.50 for these. These are Zymox OTIC. It's a pet ear medication, so for like infections or mites, I believe. I sold a total, let's see if you can see that right there, 62 of these. They sold super fast. I was selling up to 10 a day some days. Wish I could find more of these, but this was from my warehouse store that I go to. I was restricted on Amazon at the beginning, so I put these on eBay. They would have done a little bit better on Amazon. Some of the boxes, like I always take a picture of the worst box that I have, so that when somebody gets this item, they're expecting this box, but they get a little bit better box. You can see on this picture it was crushed a little bit up in here and things like that. In fact, I didn't even sell that particular box until today, so actually this number should be 63, but I'm not going to show that other one because there's no real reason to. If you come across this stuff and you can find it cheap, then buy it. You can see that it was even good till 2021, so it wasn't outdated or anything. I am now ungated in Amazon in this type of thing, so in the future if I find this type of thing, I will put it on Amazon. But it shows that things can sell on eBay as well. Oops, I clicked off the wrong thing. Oh, there we go. Beater lack. If you don't know, this is a blanket. This is Steamboat Willie. Actually, I already have gotten good feedback on this particular one. We'll see if we can find the tag. Beater lack is the tag. The pictures were horrible on this, but she was really excited to get it. I took a best offer of $50 plus shipping, so 60 bucks altogether. I typically pay $6 or less for this type of blanket. This one I believe was $5.98 or so at the Goodwill, but $6 or less for beater lack blankets. Not all of them are created equal. If you come across beater lack at a yard sale or a thrift store, look it up on your phone. This one just happened to be a more exceptional one. Some of them can sell for more money, some of them sell for less money. The other brand to look out for is San Marcos, and then there's a couple other brands, but these reversible blankets where the image is reversed on the other side, but you can still see it, tend to do pretty well on eBay, so just look them up if you find them in thrift stores. This is a retail arbitrage item. I paid $1 for this on Walmart clearance. I am also restricted in this brand on Amazon. So we threw it up on eBay and it sold within a couple of days. Didn't make a ton of money on it after shipping and fees, but we still made $3 or $4 on it, and it was worth picking up because you're still making a profit. I got several baby pacifiers, binkies, whatever you call them, at Walmart that day. Some of them went to Amazon and I've sold them over there. Some of them went to eBay. This was the first one that sold on eBay. Anybody that tells you retail arbitrage isn't possible on eBay, I've just shown you two items that I've got, that did sell, and there's a bunch more in this video that you'll see that were retail arbitrage for one reason or another, couldn't sell them on Amazon, and they came over to eBay and I still made a good profit on them. This one wasn't a great profit, but it was profit nonetheless. This is just a video camera. I paid $1 for at a yard sale. It's a Vivitar 12 megapixel, 12.1 actually. Anything 12 megapixel and over you can sell on eBay and it'll still sell. This is probably a lower end camera. It did come with all the goodies with it, a bag, cord, manual, and of course I threw a 2 gig card in with it, and the camera itself. So 25 bucks, free shipping, and it was well under a pound, so it didn't cost me much to ship. Shipping rates have gone up on eBay, so things like this I'll probably have to start charging a little bit of shipping for, or raise my prices a little bit. But it's not that big a deal yet. We'll figure it out when it happens, you know, and I get more information on how it's going to affect me as a seller with my free shipping. But for now, I've left everything the way it was, and we'll see how it works. Another retail arbitrage item. These were on clearance for $1.50. Again, restricted on Amazon, so they came over to eBay. Sold them for 20 bucks. They're just Remington microscreen cutter replacements. I believe I've already gotten feedback on this one, and they were happy. Picture was a little dark and nasty and dirty, but still sold. These ones took a little while to sell, but no more than 2 months, I believe. I think I have $3 into them. I think they were $1.50 a piece, so not bad. Retail arbitrage once again on eBay. It can work. Everybody's familiar with the Dave Ramsey courses. Well, Dave Ramsey has this envelope system where you put money in envelopes. These are the envelopes. There's only 4 envelopes here. There comes with a folder with a calendar in it, I believe, or a way to keep track of your spending. You'd be surprised at what people pay. I got this in the entire kit. So the kit cost me probably about $1 because I got it at the bins when I went down to North Carolina. First experience in the bins. This is the first item I find. The whole kit I would have sold, and I would have probably made about $60 or $70 on the kit, but the workbooks were used, but the CDs were in good shape, so those are listed. This envelope system was never used, so I listed that. Some of the other things in there were good to sell individually, and I'll still make about the same amount of money in the end, maybe even more. But if you come across one of those systems that are used, you can still piece them out, and that's what I did here. So we sold this just 4 envelopes in a folder for $17.99, which is about the going rate on eBay. Not bad for that. A Bible, 20 bucks, and it sold. It's a nice little Bible. 2001 was the version, unused. I don't know why there's only one picture. It may have been, this one has been listed for a very long time, so it probably was in with that eBay picture glitch that we had last summer. So it was listed for a long time, but every Bible I've ever listed has sold eventually. I have a few more up now that haven't sold, but they were just put up. So Bibles do sell, and sometimes you can get good money out of them. Why this one sold with one picture, I don't know, and how I didn't catch it, I don't know, but it did still sell for $20. Sent it out media mail, so it was pretty cheap to ship, $3 something probably. Another retail arbitrage item. This was on clearance for $3. I think I got this actually at my warehouse store. New, still in date, I believe. I don't know. I can't see the date in the pictures here. Yeah, 11/22. So it was in date for quite a long time yet. This stuff is for bowel movements for pets. I'm not embarrassed or afraid to buy anything, and you'll see later in the video some things I bought, but this sold for $40. I have $1.50 into it, sold it for $40. I got it at my discount store, which is a form of retail arbitrage, but it's more, you can get things for less than clearance if you have a discount store. A lot of discount grocery stores exist which sell things like this. They usually get them on pallets from store returns, or they get a lot of outdated stuff, so you got to be careful. This happened to be one of the things that wasn't outdated. They don't know how to price this stuff accordingly, so it's a small little bottle, but they priced it at $1.50, and I scanned it. I was restricted on Amazon at the time, and this brand probably still am, but I still sold it on eBay, still got $40, not bad. My cat is in here making noise again. This is a Goodwill find. I paid, I think, $1.99 for it. I had it for quite a while, but it's a camcorder battery for whatever, some very old camcorder, still sealed, long life EP09-6FL. This stuff can sell. It's hard to come by anymore, especially new and sealed. Didn't get any feedback on it, so I'm hoping it was good. The product rating was horrible, but that was 1 star from probably somebody who got a bad one. But if you find this kind of stuff, it can still sell. You are taking a slight risk that it may or may not be good, but if it's not good, I paid $1.99 for it. Cost me a couple bucks to ship it. It'll come back, or I'll just refund their money. I have no issues doing that. If they tell me it was bad, they'll get their money back. I'll probably just let them keep it too. It's not worth me taking back. I shipped it in a padded flat rate, so it cost me $6.90 because it was over a pound. So it's not worth me taking back. They'll just get their money back, and I'll move on from it if there's a problem. But it was a while ago, so I'm assuming that it worked out for him. This is one of the things that Scott the Bearded Picker mentions every once in a while on his morning show with me, and on some of his other shows he's talked about this. This is a Mr. Coffee Cocoa Motion. This is a 4-cup hot chocolate maker. I don't know, but this one still had the box. If I were, I could have sent this one into Amazon. I've never sent anything used like this into Amazon, so I figured I'd just do this one on eBay. But if I find another one, I'm going to put this in this good a shape. I'll put it on Amazon. I got $35 plus shipping for it. It sold overnight, so it sold really quick. So if you find these, they're worth pretty decent money. Even just the unit itself, and I'm sure the parts would sell too. But this one sold really quick. On Amazon, I would have probably got double that. But there are a few more fees on Amazon, but still, I got $45 shipped for this, and it cost me right around $8 something to ship because it went in my region, so it wasn't too bad. I would buy again and again and again on that item. Spent $2.99 on, no, $1.99 on this hat about a week ago. This is an old International Harvester hat. It was in fantastic condition. The bill needed a little cleaning, but I left it the way it was. People who buy these things like them. A little grungy, so I left it that way. This hat was in fantastic shape. It was made by a company called Legend. It was made in the USA, so it is definitely vintage. Old tractor memorabilia, especially hats, do well. I don't know if you can see that real well, but that's the company that made it. I took a best offer of $40 on this, and I sold it within a day. For $1.99 into $4. Maybe I could have got more. I don't care. It got sold. This was something I had for a long time, so we let it go rather cheap. $20 plus shipping. It cost me right around the $10 mark to ship it. But this is a Garfield Bank. Really cool bank. It did have a couple small issues, like that flower had some scratches in it. Things like that. It is ceramic. I packed it up as best I could, and I hope we sent it out yesterday or the day before, so hopefully it gets to the buyer in one piece. I think it will. If it doesn't, we'll refund their money and move on again. I don't sell a lot of stuff like this for that particular reason. I don't like the fact that it could break on the way, but I think we did a good enough job packing it. Hopefully they get it and it arrives safely. If not, it is priority mail. I could probably do an insurance claim on it. We'll see what happens with this one, but we are keeping our fingers crossed that it gets there in one piece. But we did get a $20 offer on it, and we've had it for a while, so we took it. One of my best sales of the month. Vintage CCM size 52 NHL Buffalo Sabres Center Ice Authentic Jersey with fight strap. That is important. That little strap, that white strap down there, and you can see it better in this picture. Very important. If you have that, you got a better jersey. You got a really good jersey. You can also see that the logo is really nice. It did have a little bit of a spot on the Buffalo guy, but I paid $5.89 for this jersey and listed it for $125 or best offer. The guy offered me $102, and I took it. If the jersey had a number on the back, which this one did not, and the pictures were not great, I didn't really want to put it on a mannequin because I don't like the way these jerseys look on mannequins, so I just did a flat lay, and I did it quickly. A lot of you know that I had shoulder surgery, so I can't really move that shoulder enough to keep things super nice, so I just threw it on the table, took a picture. You can see the edge of my table. It's a horrible picture, but anyway, the guy offered me $102, and I took it. This one sold in less than 12 hours, so really good sale, really good find. These older hockey jerseys do really well. This was a flip phone. This was another retail arbitrage item. I believe this is LG. Yeah, it's an LG. I am restricted on Amazon for LG. I can sell most everything else except maybe Apple. But LG, I am restricted, and most people are. So eBay is the way to go. And this one, for some reason, it's just a flip phone to me, but for somebody else, it must be a good phone, I guess. But we paid $12, I believe, and we got $53.53. I don't know why I made it $53.53, but that's what I did. And they sell for a little bit more on Amazon, but because we're restricted, we put that on eBay. So again, retail arbitrage does work on eBay if you find the right items. So, and that is the right item. Got this at a drugstore. I couldn't tell you which one, though. I don't remember exactly where I got it. I do know how much I paid, which was $12. This is the complete 14th season of ER. You can see we got $21.95 for this. I had several seasons of this, and this is the last one. Last summer I paid 25 cents a piece for each season. This one, I don't remember how many discs were in there, but there were several discs in this set. Maybe it'll say down here. No, I didn't even. That was my whole entire description. Not much. 5 discs. Okay, right there in that area. 25 cents into $21, not bad. And every one of them sold for at least $15 or more each season. I got $24.95 for a couple of the seasons. So that was a really good buy. If you can find seasons of popular TV shows like this on DVD, still sealed, they can do really well. And this one is no exception. The whole set would sell for well over $100, but I had the whole set, but most of the seasons were opened. I sold those at my yard sale, and the sealed ones I sold on eBay. Again, restricted on Amazon for DVDs and music. Most people are. And so eBay is the way to go with that kind of stuff. Logitech Harmony remote. This was again at the bins in North Carolina when I was down there. This is probably the lowest end Logitech Harmony remote you can get, but I was paying 49 cents a pound for this. It weighed well under a pound, so I probably got 10 or 15 cents into this remote. We sold it for $14.95. It took about a month to sell, but not bad. If you got a bin store near you, Goodwill outlet bin store, people call it bin store, check it out. If you're a little bit nervous about it, at least check it out. There's a lot of hard goods, a lot of clothing. I don't do a lot of clothing, but if you're a clothing seller, of course, you've probably been to the bins, but the hard good sellers, you're missing out if you're not going to the bins if you have one close. At least give it a shot. You'll be surprised. But anyway, we sold this one in less than a month, and we did pretty well on it for a 10-cent item. This one I bought this summer in a lot of Michael Jackson stuff. I sold most of it already. This is a 2-inch pin. Just a Michael Jackson pin. And you can see I measured that one, and that's the back side. Nothing super great about it. Sold it for $10. Lady who bought it said that her friend had this was her most prized possession. Her friend had stolen the pin, and she was just very happy to find one on eBay, so I'll be happy to send it to her, and hopefully she cherishes it for a very long time. So that was a good one. Okay, another retail arbitrage item. Like I said, I'll buy anything that I can sell. I got these for $2.58. I've already sold 2 of these at $17.49. What makes these special is that they're a discontinued item. I can't find them at very many stores at all. I am, again, gated in Playtex on Amazon, so these came to eBay. Get a little bit more. Well, actually, I set it to the Amazon price, which was $17.50 at the time I listed these. This is also an example of how to use your volume discount. So if somebody buys more than one, they're going to get them for $16.92 a piece instead of $17.49. So it's just an incentive for people to buy more, and you can do that if you have a store. I don't know, non-store folks, I don't know if you can do it, but if you have a store way down at the bottom of your listing page, it'll tell you, give you a spot for this discount. Well, this is the discount. I've already had a buyer take advantage of that discount. You can see I sold 2. Same buyer bought both, and they got them for $16.62 instead of $17.49. I was I believe I'm the only seller on eBay, at least when I listed these, which was 2 days ago, and I think they'll do well. They had a really good rank on Amazon too. So if you're ungated and you can find this particular box style and version of these, you'll do well. And $2.48 a piece. So I will be on the lookout for more of these. I don't care what I'm buying as long as I can make a little bit of money on it, and we'll do really well with these particular items. So that is the barcode. If you guys want to look it up here, I'll do a. You can pause the video, look up the barcode, see if there's any in your area, and go look for them. They're really hard to come by, but you may find some. Again, I don't sell a lot of clothing, but I did sell this because I know when I see a shirt like this that there's some value in it. It was embroidered around here. You can see the embroidery. My pictures aren't great. I don't do a lot of clothing. These kind of shirts do look better on a mannequin. I didn't use this as a main picture because I just didn't like the way it came out, so I used the more close-up picture. Didn't take a lot of pictures, front, back, close-up, and tag. This was a 2X. Eli Diamond is a little bit higher end of their brand. So Eli Cattleman is the brand, but Eli Diamond I think is a little bit higher end of the brand. You can see this one had pearl snaps. Very nice shirt. Bought it for under $5. I think this one was $2.99 at Salvation Army, and I got $29.95 plus shipping on that one, so not a bad thing. And finally, I paid $3 for this at a very overpriced store that I only find very few things in. You can see that the box had a little bit of damage from age, but he's still sealed in there. Luigi bobblehead. Had a lot of interest in this guy. Some low offers. Most of them are from overseas for some reason. But I just held on to him for a while, and we finally got to $39.95, and he sold today. So that is it. That is what I sold on eBay in the last few days or weeks. I don't even know what the time period or how many items that was. There was more, but I didn't want to make this video too long. A lot of people have said they don't like the longer videos. Not just particularly me, but in general. So just gave you a good sampling of things that you can probably find out and about. A lot of this stuff. This is a thrifty item. There's retail arbitrage items in here, and even some yard sale stuff. So if you're diversifying and finding things at many different sources, you can do well on eBay and Amazon too. A lot of the same types of things, the retail arbitrage stuff, I will sell on Amazon if I can, because you do generally get a little bit better money there. But if you can't, you can still do it on eBay. Just because you're restricted doesn't mean you can't sell it somewhere, and you can still do well. But again, that's it. If you guys liked it, hit that subscribe button down below. If you're not subscribed, share this video if you think it can help somebody. And make sure you ring the bell, and then you'll get notified of every new video I do. Thanks for watching, and you all have a good day.